COP30, the summit where the adults didn't show up. Welcome to COP30, the annual climate summit, where the world gathers to negotiate the future of the planet. Except this year, the world's biggest polluters didn't bother turning up. Yes, the countries emitting almost half of all global CO2 sent their B teams. China, no top leadership. India, not there. The United States, also MIA. These three alone pump out 48% of global emissions, and their leaders skip the one event where they're supposed to fix their mess. So instead we get negotiators, diplomats, and people who can write recommendations but can't actually change national energy policy. Why? Because signing serious climate commitments will be economic self-harm in the short term. Cutting coal hurts China's industry. Cutting oil and gas hits the US economy. Cutting cheap energy slows India's development. No leader wants to walk home and explain, good news, the planet's saved, bad news, you've got no job. The EU is pushing hard, as always, but they only contribute about 7% of emissions. Small island nations want action because they like to remain above sea level. Climate-vulnerable countries want funding because they're already paying for disasters they didn't cause. Meanwhile, China pushes decarbonisation only when it benefits Chinese industry. India pushes when it's cheap. The US pushes it depending on who won the last election. Oil states push carbon capture, which is basically PR in a hard hat. COP30 is focusing on climate finance, trade rules, transparency, and weak national plans. Brazil wants early progress, but without the big emitters, it's like having a diet meeting where the three people who eat 80% of the cake stayed at home. So yes, plenty of people with microphones are attending, but the people with power, the ones who could actually cut emissions, didn't show up. Expect dramatic speeches, press releases, and a breakthrough agreement that no one has to honour, because in global climate politics, everyone supports carbon reduction as long as someone else does it first. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm not even sure if it's a real thing anymore, this climate change. Dick Scoop for the news. Ferret.